Greetings, students. Welcome to Book of Dawn, IOTH Academy. I, Tormented by Gnomes, will be your game master today. Joining me is my esteemed cast consisting of Crowan, Leg Day, Lemon Kiwi, and Anacra. Crowan, how are things? How you feeling today?
Well, nervous about what's going to happen in D&D today, so that's where I'm at. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Smile, copium. Okay, that's me.
Everything's fine. We're fine. How are you? Leg Day, what's going on, my guy?
Not too much. I'm gonna redirect some of my attentions to opening submissions for what Crone's new character should be when he gets fragged by Zeilar for a second time. He has to re-roll again.
The run
Aside
back.
from that, all's going well. Having a little bit of a lazy week after Lemon and I finished Twitch Rivals yesterday. Woo!
You know, self-care is work in its own right. Self-care is productive. So good on you for that. Lemon, how are things? How you feeling?
Hi. Chilling. Nervous. Nervous. It's my nervous voice, but Twitch Rivals yesterday was PogChamp.
Awesome.
250K for Trevor Project. And
Let's go.
it was really an amazing experience. So yeah, then today we have D&D, so I'll try it. Hopefully it's a good, positive, nice outcome.
From Twitch Rivals to Witch Rivals.
Ooh, I like that. Which rival? Oh, I'm...
Quick, titles.
Write this down,
now.
write this
Twitch Rivals.
Necra, what's going on in your world? Good to have you.
I'm good. I have a stray cat in my lap.
I don't know what that's like at all.
No. No, you don't. It's a pretty good feeling.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yes, it is. Oh, God, that is an adorable new cat.
Yeah.
All
Black
right.
and white. We'll post pictures in Discord. Go join the Discord.
Yeah.
Nice. Necra with the read. Let's go. All right.
I get you
So,
at least once.
when last we left our heroes at the greatest institute of magical learning in the four kingdoms of Anacra, the school was under attack again, as the infernal Anachronous, the machine prince of chaos, turned all the mechanical contraptions and constructs of the school against their people. One of these machines, the clockwork abomination that was sent to threaten and negotiate with Garnet, made its way down into the vault, chased by several wardens, making for the hidden tomb of Tarsalmore himself. Arianna's teacher, Sig, master of arcane botany, keeper of the greenhouse, a flesh golem created by Tarsalmore, was similarly taken over by Anachronous' power and forced to turn on his favorite student and his colleagues. Sig has been pacified and locked down, but the malevolent presence still exists. Master Ika Elnau, who will be the headmistress of the academy officially at the end of the year, tasked the rest of the students, because Arianna is with Sig right now, tasked the rest of the students with traveling up to the height of the spire of IOTH Academy to the headmaster's office to retrieve a chunk of translucent, glossy red crystal. Our heroes already know what this is. It is a piece of the crystallized blood of Arakura, the Sovereign of Stone, slain by Uzul the Destroyer centuries ago. And Athalor already knows what that stuff tastes like.
Yeah, I call it a snack.
Nom noms.
Mother Earth blood. I'm just being a little bit devilish. It's so Moorish.
However, in the process, Rennyn, concerned that at long last he was running out of time, that Garnet's suspicions against him would be manifest, that he would be called to account and his pact with Xethius would be his undoing, turned invisible, stole the magic carpet, and fled, making for the spire ahead of them. Our heroes were close behind and noticed the flying carpet, but Quan, one of their roommates, one of their fellow students, was similarly afflicted by Anachronous' power and tried to stop them. With Master Elnau's help, they blitzed through Quan's defenses, and the artificer fell thousands of feet down towards the undercroft. Fortunately, Athalor had a scroll of featherfall to save his life.
He owes me a scroll of featherfall.
He owes us a lot for being in the fucking way. Sorry, ads.
I think it's been 2 minutes. I think you're okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We're totally fine. And I can always add in post, so.
Yeah.
With the magic of flight on their side and Master Elnau carrying them, Garnet tapped into the power of the void which hung around her in this moment of crisis, letting her skeletal, necrotic wings actually carry her as she gave chase. She begged Rennyn not to leave, not to do this, to turn around and to go with his friends, but he continued to flee. None of her spells were in range to stop as Rennyn was faster on the flying carpet, making his way towards the spire, towards his unknown objectives. In a moment of desperation, Garnet called out to Zeilar the Sunrider, the god of her home, whose mark is on her hand. She was supposed to be a child of prophecy of Zeilar, and has not invoked his name in years. And on this holy day of the Sunrider, it seems the Titan has answered. Before we proceed, I want to run through with each of you. Where is your character? What are you doing? And do you have any questions for me before we continue? Let's start with Crowan.
So where Rennyn is in the sky on carpet, headed towards the spire, towards the IOTH office, being pursued by one Garnet. Would Rennyn have seen this transformation, heard it, anything?
So I'll go over what you see in a moment.
Okay.
We're going to cut to the moment right before that first. So right before that,
cool.
You were gaining ground. Were you still invisible or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Still invisible, but
not making any efforts to fly casual, right?
Yeah. Knows that there was suspicion from Garnet and is
The jig, as they say, is up.
Yeah.
In British vocab, he's bricking it.
Where is Athalor? And what is Athalor doing?
I am in the arms of Sky Mommy.
That's my Sky Mommy.
Not anymore.
No.
Elnau is carrying me. And Athal's like, ooh, this is quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
This is Athalor.
I got a feeling that tonight ain't going to be ending in Mommy Milky.
Oh
That's
no.
my teacher. You have some respect.
Mommy? Sorry.
She lines up with Spy Mom. Sorry.
Carry on, DM.
That's my lot. It's very simple.
Garnet, you are falling because your void wings just went out. And you are freeze-framed falling like Sora in the opening of Kingdom Hearts.
When
Weeb.
you walk away, or the whatever fucking song.
That was inevitable. No, I'm pretty sure that's the right song. And Arianna, you are in the garden with Sig, who is wrapped around. You've invoked your power to imprison Sig in all these plants, and the Master Abjurer, who's an Underwood resident, has also put a stasis spell around Sig to keep him contained so that the power of Anachronous is broken. Am I missing anything from Arianna?
No, she's still there, kind of just trying to keep Sig grounded to who he is as and as he has been for the school. So.
Okay. All at once, it is 2 a.m. in the morning. The golden light of the sphere is fainter now than it used to be, barely visible against the night sky. The celestial lights, for there are no stars yet, can be seen above it, streaming like rivers of light across the firmament. And though it is the absolute dark of night, a light is rising in the east. exactly where the sun should be. But it is not the warm, orange, golden sunlight that normally greets each dawn. It is a burning, red-hot crimson. And as it rises in the east, it spreads this light across the land. The shadows of the mountains pose themselves across the land, silhouetted in brilliant, burning red. Every student, every teacher, every caretaker at the academy hears a keening cry, as if from an enormous hawk or a massive eagle, as the red, burning light on the eastern horizon spreads its wings. Garnet, you are falling. You called out to Zeilar on your birthday. On Zeilar's holy
my
day.
birthday.
It's your birthday. Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, we did do a surprise party. She's going to kill us all.
No one remembered.
Oh, no.
You are falling as the void surrounding you winks out of existence. And as you're plummeting, your hair streaming around you ever so slowly, you see that red light off in the distance. It is nearly blinding. And you feel the power surge away from you as you begin to plummet. And then a shadow comes between you and the light. A silhouette. Just barely concealing you in its shadow. It's too bright all around to see who this is. But they reach a hand towards you as you fall. What do you do?
Just gonna probably is freaking out that she's falling and did not. This was not the plan, and just immediately panics and is probably already grabbing at air while trying to, or just while falling. So just sees the hand and just grabs it, thinking it's probably
Okay.
Elle now. But
The grip is strong and firm and familiar. Garnet. Garnet, it's okay. I'm here. You have not heard the voice of your father since the day he was killed by the Iron Butchers.
yeah, that's just Garnet right now. Just like speechless and trying to look at whatever that is.
The shadow is the stark contrast of the light and the silhouette makes it almost impossible to make out any features whatsoever. But you can see the outline of the priestly robes that a flame father like your father, a high priest of Zeilar, would have worn.
So I'm caught. Am I hanging?
Yes, you're hanging midair.
So it's a shadowy figure?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a figure standing between you and the light, so it's casting a shadow, and you are in its shadow.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm probably trying to identify this better because I'm just like not believing this is him.
Mhm.
I'm in disbelief.
Okay, roll a perception check. Or insight, your call. A 19. Again, it's almost completely flat and featureless, just an outline. So it's impossible to directly tell. Garnet, I'm sorry.
Dad?
I'm so sorry I left you. You shouldn't have been left alone like that. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. I wish I'd never left you.
it just already tears are welling up, and she's like, "I'm sorry for not protecting you. What are you doing here?"
You called, and I'm here.
What?
Garnet, when we die, we scatter like embers on the wind, and what was once one fire can spark 1,000 flames. And what is left of me that is good is with you.
I messed up. I don't deserve this, your help right now. And she's like looking down at the ground like, you 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 don't want to know what I've done while you've been gone.
I know.
You do?
Yes.
Uh then why are you saving me?
Because you're my daughter. And I love you. And you should never have been left to face all of this on your own.
Is gonna cry and not say anything back.
Crying is a free action.
Yes.
You can fit unlimited crying into 6 seconds. How hard do you want to go?
All in.
You guys want to see how hard I can fucking cry?
Oh my god.
Garnet, the greatest miracle of my life was not the firebird that saved our home. It was you. It was your birth. I tried with all of my strength to protect you, but that strength was taken from me by the same powers that you now wield.
Oh,
The void is evil, not because it is dark, and not because it can destroy, but because it demands that you cut yourself off from others, from yourself, from the pain and the joys of life alike. It demands you become empty and hollow. It truly is the power of despair, for it seeks the end of the cycle, the end of all things. It denies you all chance to even imagine the possibility of a better world, of a better future. It cuts off all hope. It is the part of creation that hates itself and seeks to end all things.
Oh, do I see like Rennyn anymore or El now off in the distance, or are they gone?
Everything outside is hanging in suspension. Strands of Elnau's hair are moving at an incredibly slow rate. You can see the feathers of her wings rippling as 1 second passes over the course of like 10 seconds or a minute. Time
We're probably
is
both looking like, God, it's falling.
time is crawling right now.
Is looking their direction and is like, as much as she's trying to pay attention to the dad moment, she's still remembering that she was chasing after Rennyn, and El now's off in the distance, so she's a bit distracted right now, but is looking, kind of looks at them, notices that time's kind of being weird, looks back up at her dad and just doesn't really know what to say to the void comment. Just doesn't say anything. Is just thinking probably.
I know everything you've done here has been out of love. Out of love for your friends, out of love for your teacher, out of love for this school. You called on a power that demands you cut yourself off from the rest of the world and feel nothing, but you did it for love. I know you're a good person, Garnet. I have faith in you. I believe in you.
Would Zeilar ever forgive me?
Of course.
Would Mom ever forgive me? No.
Mum's more complicated.
We gotta have a chat with Mom. Sorry.
You deserve her forgiveness.
I should really go talk to her.
She
Can I-
needs you.
But my friends need me. This academy needs me more.
Yes. I believe in you, and I'm going to help you save them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The other hand reaches down, and even though you still never see a single outline of the face, it's as if this is a two-dimensional silhouette shading you from the light. But the one hand that has you pulls you up closer. The other hand reaches out to brush away your tears, and then reaches for your hand, the hand that is marked with the light, with the sign of Zeilar, and grasps it firmly. And fire spreads from the place where your two hands touch, down across your arm, golden and violet and white and blue, around to your shoulders until it engulfs you in an aura. And though it burns, it does not hurt. And though it flares, it does not consume you. And it spreads from either shoulder in two brilliant, multicolored curtains of fire. And your father's shadow gives you one last squeeze on your hand. I love you. I believe in you. And vanishes. Athalor, you see Garnet start to drop like a rock and then explode.
Holy shit.
Got it?
And after the explosion is gone, she's wreathed in fire and has two burning wings.
Badass.
Rennyn, you see all of this going on behind you. Shit. What do you do?
So Garnet was falling for a bit, right? Making the distance a bit more for now. But yeah, Rennyn is, looking behind, obviously tracking. It's like, oh, Garnet, if Garnet tries to turn and like cut him off at any place. So he's looking behind, sees that same thing as well, and is like, yeah, oh shit. And just, nothing else they could really do besides hope that whatever just happened is not going to suddenly, screw with his plans, even though, some crazy wild stuff just happened. So it very well might, but is continuing on
Throughout?
very brain scattered, but still the one thing that's keeping Rennyn holding on is the objective here.
Okay. Unless otherwise intervened with, Rennyn is going to reach the balcony first. Garnet, you have a fly speed of 50 for now, meaning that you are going to catch up very quickly. Immediately afterwards, you're going to be right on Rennyn's tail. And at the same moment, Elnau is going to cast Dimension Door to take herself and Athalor to the platform. So Rennyn's going to arrive, Garnet's going to arrive immediately afterwards, and then Athalor and Elnau are going to arrive after that. Is anybody doing anything to countermand any of that?
Now I'm good.
Okay.
Goo goo gaga.
Mummy and me going through a door, baby.
Arianna, as you're in the room in the garden at the highest tower in Tarselmore Hall, the light of a burning crimson dawn scatters through the glass ceiling, that the glass dome above you that encapsulates this garden tower. And as it does, a rush of energy fills you. And you feel wind blowing all around you. You feel it feels warm. It almost feels like home. Not quite, but familiar, like somebody who looks just like someone you know, but isn't quite them, or a distant relative that you've never had the chance to meet, but you can see the resemblance. It feels like the same power that coursed through you when you created the garden anew, after you blew it up all the way back in that Alpha refuge you grew up in, when you spun new flowers from fire, making a
Don't
garden of
remind me
flames.
about that.
It reminds you not of the explosion, but of the aftermath, of that creativity, of that expression of fire that you wielded on that moment. You feel revitalized, you feel kind of reassured, and you regain some spell slots. How many spell slots have you spent?
Oh, hey. That's a great question. I'm full.
Really? I thought you just can't. Oh no, yeah. All right. Well, you have an extra level 2 spell slot.
Hey!
Fuck.
I'll take it.
It's temporary,
Thank
but
you.
you've got that.
Thank
So,
you. Take-
and as you look out over the academy, you can see wardens battling and protecting students and people being evacuated. But as they do, many of the wardens who are holding off the mechanical monsters, their flails burst into flame.
Oh,
And-
Zeilar called a crusade.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yes. Warden buff across the entire academy. Students who are fighting and battling back, similarly, their weapons and their spells are tinged with fire. As this energy courses through you, and the Master of Abjuration is still just maintaining concentration on this stasis spell, is there anything different that you want to do?
I think Arianna would try to take the energy and the feeling that she has and try to transmit that through the vines that are entangling Sig right now.
Okay. Roll a Arcana check for me, please. And I believe you've got some Streamloot's inspiration on deck for Cat.
Thanks. Bless Cat.
Blessed be Cat.
Blessed be Cat.
A 14. Do you want to spend that inspiration?
Sure. Just in
Okay.
case. Let's see if a better number gets me something better.
It's Arcana harder. Oh.
Okay, it
Okay.
did not.
14's fine. It's okay.
All right. Through the plants, somehow you take this fiery wind this invisible fiery wind wrapping around you, and it starts to flow through. And again, under normal circumstances, plants and fire do not go together, but you seem to be the exception to that rule. And you're focusing on it, and it's a lot of energy, and it's giving you bad vibes that remind you of blowing up the garden, but it's also making its way bit by bit into the emerald crystalline magical field surrounding Sig. So you could keep channeling this, and hopefully you won't lose control. Do you want to keep going?
If I'm getting bad vibes, I think Arianna would stop.
Mm-hmm. It's less bad vibes. It's more like you're carrying a really tall pile of things that's unstable, but maybe you can make it to the door and set it down, or maybe it's going to fall over. That's kind of the vibe you're getting.
Oh no, Arianna, keep going. Send it.
Okay, send it. Full send.
Ain't gonna catch me doing 2 trips.
Yeah, absolutely not.
That's
She's
failure.
lazy.
All right. I am going to shift the scene to IOTH's office. And I'm going to need to reorganize some of these characters. Give me one moment.
That motorbike was a very convenient transition sound. Excellent timing. Audience participation right there. It's like a pantomime.
Behold, an act of God.
Oh shit!
It'll be a Zeilar kind of day, and he do be kind of muted still.
+1 XP. Power of sun. Evil cannot abide the light. Gaze upon it and be dismayed. We had one of those last time. So Warden buff is real, and there's more in the pipe. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put Athalor on the map. A falling wall. Your mind laid bare, and theirs as well. Okay. Power of Zethius.
The fucking tide goes in and out, bitches.
I think I'm hearing chat saying, let them fight.
Let's go. Some Zethius love.
Okay. And now I just need to put Elnow in play, and then I think our scene will be set. Rennyn,
Yeah.
you arrive first, and you have the chance to run up the stairs with Garnet on your heels, just moments behind you.
So I think like as Rennyn's like closing in on the office, just like screaming like Galagais, and like it opens and just flying right in, like still on the carpet, and probably like as Rennyn gets to the stairs, like stumbling and like almost like leaps off of the carpet, but it's like just scrambling frantically to try to get there as fast as possible. And while he does this, is going to say to Zethius, did you see that? What happened, Garnet? That was is this the book, right? Are we?
The Sunrider strikes the book now.
Yeah. Okay. And it's just probably like trips and falls at some point. It gets back up, but is still just booking it towards the office, towards the book, with Garnet right behind.
XP.
+1 XP. You arrive upstairs. All the doors have been shut since your last escapade. Garnet, you get to the top of the stairs just as Rennyn is crossing the room. Before Athalor and Master Elnow arrive, the scene is yours. What do you do?
Me?
Both of you. What do you do?
Oh. I don't. Should we roll initiative at this point, or just? I don't know who's gonna act and what order.
Okay, let's roll for initiative.
It's not, I'm not trying to frag. I'm just.
You're just saying that the order of operations is important. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it. Initiative is for action, not necessarily for combat. Remember to click on your character, and then click on the.
Oh yes, that's 20.
Zethius smiles upon this road.
Okay.
Oh.
Rennyn, Zethius has given you the ability to read surface thoughts. And as an infernal of comparable power to Zeilar, you are able to read Garnet's surface thoughts. This is a last-ditch, desperate effort. These two powers are putting everything on the line through their proxies. So, Garnet, what's going through your head?
I won't let you have the same fate as Alex. And just is thinking about Alex and not having this go down the same way.
She wants to save you. Use that. Rennyn, what do you do?
I think Rennyn hearing those thoughts is unexpected for them. They have the capabilities to do that, but haven't quite used it yet, and so isn't sure, like, maybe with Zethius's, powers is pulling some of the strings. But I think as Ren continues to run and it gets to the door and is like pulling to open it, is going to look behind and look at Garnet and say, Garnet, please, I have to. It's my purpose to do this, to escape. And is going to, go through the door and try to close it and keep running and say, Garnet, please, stop.
Is that
Any XPs?
I'm giving so
we're-
much XP today.
we're leveling
Just
up
leveling
today.
up. Yeah, finally, level
We're
5 is
finally
happening.
level 5.
Forget
Any
getting to the end of the
proficiency
school
bonus.
year. Okay, so Rennyn, it is
Yeah.
an item interaction to open the door.
Okay.
It is a bonus action to close the door because you can only get one free item interaction per round.
Yeah.
So then you still have an action and you have your movement. So I'm going to open the door.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move accordingly.
Okay, so 30, and then I guess bonus action close the door as they go by, and then action dash to get to probably
Was it the
behind
action
the
to open the
desk or
door?
I-
confused.
One free item interaction per turn to open it.
Oh.
Bonus action to close it. So you have your action, you have your bonus action. But you
Yeah.
don't have time to do anything with
Yep.
the book because you don't have another item interaction.
Yeah, we'll just go use the rest of it to like run behind the desk where the book is and stare both at the book, but also like glance up towards the door in kind of fear of what is Garnet going to do next.
Any deja vu in you?
Not again! Not again!
Oh yeah.
Okay. Garnet, it's your turn. What do you do?
Behold, an act
What
of
does that all mean? What does it mean, Mason? Do I have a move speed of 30 or 50 if I use wings to
You have a move speed of 50 right now.
Okay. Alright.
She do be soaring.
Go, go, sir. Open sesame. There we go.
Item interaction, open the door.
Oh my god, this is so thematic. Right in the spot from last time.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just
About
sorry, I
that
didn't
deja
forget.
vu.
And what's Rennyn doing at the moment? Just standing there? Or-
Staring down at the book.
Yeah, would like glance up like briefly to see the door open and kind of if there's a flash of like damn.
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like
the door opens and there's this burning silhouette of Garnet with these fiery wings, and this light floods the chamber as she stands there in the shadow.
yeah, and then look back down towards the book.
Still has like tears in her eyes, and they're probably continuing to run because she's really worried about Rennyn and what the heck is
Mhm.
going on. So she'll just say, I know you're hurting, and I was there too, but there's one thing that made it all go away, Rennyn, and that's the void. And I'm gonna cast blindness on Rennyn.
Okay. And at that exact moment, Zethius, the Infernal, plays its hand. Thy secrets consumed. The blindness spell is taken from your mind as it fills your thoughts. The Infernal of secrets and of hoarding knowledge wipes it clean from your mind. It's
Oh
gone.
shit.
you may pick
I
a different-
forgot.
you may pick a different spell of the same level.
You forgot.
I forgot how to. Wait, how does that one go again? Oh fuck. Aww.
You forgore how to forgore. All right, so that's the power of Zethius deployed. And just as you're about to cast the spell, Zethius plucks it from your mind. You don't lose the spell slot, and you can replace that spell with any other spell of adequate level or adequate theme. What else you got? You also don't lose your action.
This is a great time for an Arianna check-in, isn't it? While I think of plan B. I had a whole thing planned. God fucking damn it.
Okay.
Behold, an act of God.
Come on, bro. Somebody cooks in the kitchen.
And Anacra's like, hey guys, what's going on? Oh, we're taking spells, are we?
Mind if I step in? Okay.
Oh my god.
This helps
Right.
Rennyn, right? I think the design.
Probably. The design is inexorable. Okay, so Arianna, you are focusing all your power to attempt to channel this dangerous fire into the chamber. This healing fire to purge Sig of the infernal influence.
Yeah.
That infernal influence strikes back as Anachronous makes another similar last-ditch attempt to stop you. The ultimate illusion is free will, is choice. For one round, you must act exactly in accordance with your alignment, personality trait, ideals, bonds, and flaws. And this applies to everyone for their next turn. You can roll a wisdom save to negate this. So, Arianna, roll a wisdom save, please.
Somehow I feel like this doesn't affect me.
If you're not a bad person, then okay, yeah. So you have to act directly in accordance with your nature, with any flaws that you have, your personality trait, and your ideal. Which I don't know if you wrote down on your character sheet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you wing this one.
I think, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest and level with you here. I don't know how much this affects Arianna. She's got no thoughts, moisturized
empty.
inner lane.
She's just like, I'm off. I need bacon.
Yeah.
That's enough from me. I've done my part.
Come on, chat, help me out here.
Arianna cares about Sig and plants. And food.
I honestly think that Arianna cares more about her friends and people than she does about food. Do you agree?
I do actually very much care more about the people that are around me than I do about food.
If there was food nearby, maybe we could talk. But she's not going to ditch this scene to go go get a snack, right?
No.
So
I would not.
I think in this case you are clear. So
Yeah, I think as Arianna is a person that cares very deeply about the people that she cares about, and that doesn't make any sense. But she cares a lot about Sig, especially because he's been a mentor in her life. And I feel Arianna loves very fiercely, and she's very loyal as a person. And if you need extra examples of this, then just look at her mental anguish between Garnet and Alexander, okay? Just bear with me here. So she would very much just be fully focused on trying to get Anachronous out of Sig.
Okay. All right. This single-minded focus and your history with causing things to explode.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be a moment where Arianna throws caution to the wind.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't want to throw you under the bus here. Okay.
No, she would though. She would just she doesn't really care about the consequences. She just kind of wants to do the thing.
Okay.
Finally decided, yes, it is time to explode.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Explosions based, agree.
Okay. So here's what I think we're going to do. Arianna, roll an Arcana check with advantage.
I'll take it.
An 18. Single-mindedly, as Anachronous tries to lock everybody 100% into their personalities, that just means Arianna is not going to let this happen. Immense amounts of fiery magic surge through you. A burning wind wraps around your body, wreathing you in a spiral of fire. It runs down these vines into this cocoon that Sig is contained in. Master Onderud goes, Arianna, are you... And a fireball goes off inside that container.
Behold, an act of God.
All right, I'm dropping a pause. I'll unpause it shortly, but I am dropping a pause.
Oh my god.
I will unpause once we've gotten through some of these.
There's a backlog, chat. Wait your turn.
Yep. All right. Pause. Cards are paused. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. I rolled
That's
that with
fine. We'll
advantage.
just take the
That's
first
fine.
one.
That's fine. They're
It's
both
okay, you
bad.
failed both.
Thank you.
Okay. So absolutely determined, you channel raw elemental fire directly through the vines into Sig, and the garden blows up. How many hit points do you have?
Not enough.
Are you down?
Let me see.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
did
only
use false
have-
life on yourself or something, but
You did use false life on yourself.
I did, but that still only puts me at 27.
27
Ah.
exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
abjuration wizards, do it.
All right.
Yeah, hey, Onderud, help me out.
There's an explosion, and the garden and everything goes black. There's a flash of light, and then everything goes black. You are down, and you have lost consciousness as an incredible
Yes.
surge of power courses through you. I think we've checked in on Arianna. Has that given Garnet time to come up with a plan B?
Yeah.
What's plan B?
Wish plan A was back. Going to. Do I notice that this is like the spell has been
Yes.
like that I got fucked with, basically?
Literally a moment ago you knew it, and then just suddenly you don't know it. And because you're in glowing Zeilar mode, you know something happened. You know that just got stolen from your mind.
Okay. She's the last movement. She's going to Misty Step next to Rennyn. Item interaction. Oh, I opened the door, right? So I don't
Mhm.
get a free item interaction.
You have an action still. You've used your bonus action. You still have an action.
Yeah. Okay, we'll Misty Step to the other side of the desk, take
Mhm.
the Book of Dawn
Okay.
as my action,
Mm-hmm.
and just stare at Rennyn and say, "You'll have to kill me to get this book. Is that what you want, Rennyn?" And that'll be the turn.
Okay. At that moment, Master Elnal and Athalor dimension door into the tower. I would like both of you, well, me and you, to roll for initiative to be added in.
Oops.
Okay.
Need to interrupt.
Rennyn, it's your turn. Garnet has the book.
I think Rennyn was like, looking down, like about to like reach down and grab it, and Garnet gets there first and takes it. And more as a response to that than Garnet's question, Rennyn will just cry out, "No!" and then like go to reach and try to grab the book away from Garnet.
Okay. Both of you need to roll opposed athletics checks. Six. And
Oh,
Rennyn, you
Silvery
have
barbs.
disadvantage.
you have disadvantage, so roll
Oh.
again. Yeah, he
Oh,
already has
never mind.
disadvantage from chat, so save it.
It was good.
A tie
Oh,
for the
so
6.
we're just like,
Yeah. Both of you are wrestling over this. Garnet, unless you want to burn one of your inspirations that chat has given you.
oh, I would, if I get to hold on to it, then yeah.
Okay.
Or what would the result?
You would roll a second athletics check, and if it's better than a 6, you would take that instead.
All right, fuck it. Let's see if I can get worse than a 6.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah.
god.
I
Fate
can't.
says
Fate
I am a
has
noodle.
The
spoken.
design.
The two of you have, like, each of you has 2 hands on the book, and neither of you can wrest it from the other, as the two of you are locked together. That is your action, Rennyn. Speaking is a free action. You have a bonus action. What do you want to do?
I think if this is, once it gets obvious that like we're in a stalemate here, I think technically Reddit is still invisible, but would drop it
Mhm.
and look up and look Reddit, or would look Garnet in the eyes, and probably tears streaming down their face at this point, or starting to. Reddit would say, "You were there, Garnet. The universe said this is my purpose. It's just all that I need. Please, unless your purpose is to stop mine, then let me do this. I have to. It might have something to do with Alex."
What? What do you mean? What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Please.
Alex
Let me do this,
is
and
in
then-
the book. Her sin forgiven.
I can, Garnet, I can help you. I can bring him back.
What do you mean bring Alex back?
Garnet, let go. of the
Don't lie
book.
to me, Rennyn.
I'm not lying to you, Garnet. I'm not.
Zethius can't do this. Look what he's put you through. I don't want either of you to be put through this.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that. Please. If you want to help, if you want to save your friends, then let it happen.
This isn't what you want, Rennyn. This is what Zethius is telling you to want. I've
No.
just tried to make you think for
No.
yourself.
No, the universe thought it. You were there. The divination, everything. It said. It's not about what I want, or what you want, or what Zethius wants. It is what needs to happen, what will happen.
We're not pawns, Rennyn. We don't have to be pawns in this stupid fucking design. We can have our own fate, and you can have your own life without Zethius and without this book. You're out of it, and you can stay out of it.
I will.
I don't have anything more to say. Whoever's turn is next.
I think Ryan just keeps repeating that. Just, I will.
Okay. Both of you, please roll wisdom saves against Anachronous' lockdown of free will.
What the fuck?
Lemon, you have inspiration from chat.
Yeah.
And
that.
Rennyn, you have inspiration from chat.
It has some
Oh.
lucky dice too, or can I apply that after?
You can,
inspiration?
yes, lucky is one of the few things that stacks with inspiration.
Come on, design. Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that'll do.
I suppose.
Do you want to burn one of your inspirations from chat, Rennyn?
Um, it's for the Anachronous thing, right?
Yes, it forces you to act exactly with the ideal bonds, etc., that you have on your character sheet.
Yeah. Does I don't think that like anything here is against those from Rennyn.
Okay, we can
Would
let it
need
ride.
to save. Yeah. I don't think it would prevent Rennyn from doing anything that they're currently doing.
Okay, and I'm going to roll for Master L now.
Oh wait, that's who we should worry about.
14.
Dude, Elnar's wisdom save modifier is shit.
Mm-hmm.
Noted.
I don't know what that means.
All right. Rennyn, are you doing anything else on your turn? You used an action to try to wrest the book from Garnet's hands. You tried to reason with her. You still have a bonus action. Is there anything you wish to do with this?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Garnet, surface thoughts, please. That mind reading power is still active. Zethius is trying.
Have we noticed that now and everyone's back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like, oh, Elna's back. But something I'll give you more. Money! Sees Athalor being carried. Why the fuck is she carrying?
You.
Is oh jeez. I think probably is more just focused on Rennyn, looking at him and thinking, what the fuck is he trying to do? Like, what is he trying to do with the book? Is he trying to destroy the book? Is he trying to go back into the book? Why doesn't he just ask me for help? I thought we could have worked this out, kind of thing.
What is he cooking?
What is he cooking with that
Rennyn,
book?
you are cognizant of all of those thoughts.
Yeah.
And Zethius is urging you to use those cleverly to get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is Elnau's turn. Elnau swoops into the room. With a dash. And summons the Hound of Ill Omen. She raises her hands, her shadow runs out in front of her, and manifests into a huge, hulking wolf. The shadow of an enormous dog.
Ooh.
It snarls and it leaps towards Rennyn.
Oh.
And I'm going to use this mini, even though it's not entirely accurate to what it is. It appears directly next to Rennyn, and it reaches out to grab you by the arm, Rennyn.
Mm-hmm.
Roll an opposed athletics check.
Oh shit! This does not go well next time.
No, this is fine. This is fine. It's okay.
Oh, when you needed it the most.
Down, bitch.
And you shake it off.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Okay, this is fine.
This is fun.
Release the book. She speaks coldly and flatly. Athalor, it's your turn. You are under the effects of the design at the moment, acting exactly in
Yes.
congruence with your character.
So Athalor, what I DM'd you about in the week is very much about the Alfarian legacy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to make the 30-foot dash upwards. As he does, he's drawing IOTH's quill, and he sketches out a quick spell matrix, and then and casts a chaos bolt towards Rennyn. Forgive me.
Okay.
At level 2.
Okay. Roll it.
Although I may have to use my advantage on it.
Yep. You want to burn your chat inspiration?
Yep. Sorry,
may.
Rennyn.
Okay. Roll again. We take the first damage result. Okay. So, and what type of damage are you inflicting with the Chaos Bolt?
I got what? A 5 and a 1? I don't know what Chaos Bolt does. I'm going to do the lightning damage.
All right. Okay. So you inflict 14 points of lightning damage on Rennyn. Rennyn, do you have any rejoinders, any reactions or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Then just take some damage.
Yep. How much was it?
It was 14 points of lightning damage, yes.
Okay.
Okay. 30 foot, zap, and charge. Garnet, it's your turn. Your free will is still active, and you are still burning with the fires of Zeilar. What do you want to do?
She is going to. So I don't have this blindness spell anymore, or was it just for that turn?
No, the blindness spell is gone. It's been replaced by another level 2 spell. Like, you can
Oh.
know a new spell now, but
Oh, it's like gone forever.
Yeah. It's removed from your character sheet. What you thought you knew, you no longer know.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's replaced with any other spell that you could know instead.
Well, I don't know that off the top of my head, but I will use a Twilight Tendril to fling Rennyn away.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw, DC 15, please. Yeah, picking on this poor kid.
Is this advantage time?
Do you want to spend that?
I mean,
Your odds of
fuck
success, you'd have
it.
to roll a 16 or higher. So you have a
Yeah.
25% chance of landing this.
oh, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, fuck.
Do you still have your adaptive? You're a human. Do you have the adaptive feature?
Well,
No, you're not a human. You came back to the
You're
mouth
a
form.
elf.
elf.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Go
Oh.
trans, bitch.
Smoked.
Go trans.
All right. You take 6 points of damage
Yeah.
and get yeeted 10 feet in a direction, right?
I think it's just away. Let me double. Can I post this?
If you click show spell description, it'll
Oh, there we go.
move 10
10
feet in any direction you choose.
I was just gonna fling him away. Probably just in the window, like here or some shit.
Do you contest for the book again now? I don't know how pushbacks and grappled objects work.
I don't know. I just figured I would win, but I don't know. Oh, you're muted.
XP.
Plus 1 XP. I think if he fails a strength saving throw, he also lets go of the book because that's similarly linked to strength. I think that makes sense. Okay, action, cast that spell, throw him across the room.
Is gonna take one look at Rennyn while having the book and walk back down away and towards Athalor and just puts like a hand on Athalor's shoulder, just like exasperated and just drained, and just is holding the book, like bending over trying to catch her breath.
Athalor just like nods at her like, it's not on you.
That's my
Okay.
turn.
Arianna, you wake up. Chat gave you a healing boost. And I think it makes sense given everything that's going on. So you heal for 7 points of damage.
Hey, you're finally awake.
I hate you for that.
Todd Howard, you son of a bitch.
Got him again. The garden is destroyed. Again, another garden
Not again.
gone. The glass exploded out and is still falling to the ground in 1,000 shattered pieces, all catching the light of the fiery bird that is still rising in the east as a sign of Zeilar's power. The plants are flattened and burning, still burning. The bench on fire. There's a little pond in the garden. I should probably move us here. But yeah, everything is explodey.
Oh boy.
It's all coming up exploding.
This is the wrong map. Apologies. Here we go. And Rennyn is no longer here, and Arianna is. And I need to put the correct token that actually has vision down so that everyone can see what used to be. Now, every square here is. Oh, I know what happened. Every square here is 10 feet. So as soon as I turn this off, boop, boop, done.
Oh.
And it was a 20-foot explosion. So it basically blew up. Yeah, it basically blew up everything. There's a pond
Everything.
in the middle, but everything exploded.
Cool. I think, after coming to her senses with DM's permission,
Mm-hmm.
Arianna would like to cast Absorb Elements at a second level to try to soak up the fire that is in the garden.
Okay,
I don't think she quite knows that it was her.
Mhm.
But
That is not how that spell works, but it is thematically appropriate, meaning if you burn one of these inspirations from chat, I'm going to allow it.
yes, please.
Okay. As you walk around absorbing the fire, it swirls around you. It doesn't even flow all the way into you. It just spirals around you as if caught up in a whirlwind. But now it's under your control and it's not hurting anything. As you run around the garden, weaving all this fire back around you, kind of recovering it. And it's yours now. It's floating around you.
She'd be like, oh my god. Oh my god. What happened?
The Master Onderud has this glittering shield around him and is running over to you to administer a healing potion when he sees that you wake up. Oh. Odd.
What happened?
Can I still have that? I'm kind of fucked.
He'll pass you the healing potion, roll another 2d4 plus 2, and glances over at Sig,
Uh-huh.
whose chest has exploded.
It has what now?
Chest has exploded.
The key.
And you see two molten lumps of metal being pushed out of Sig's open chest and leaking onto the ground below.
I will because I think it would click with Arianna pretty quickly
Mm-hmm.
that is the keys that he was talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
I think, is there anything that she could do here? I think she'd just go reach for them. Tell Anderud, we have to grab that thing leaking out of his body. Take it out of him now.
Okay.
me in.
Underwood will use Mage Hand to lift the molten keys into the air and just sort of suspend them over to the side.
Lock it up. Do something. Put him
All right.
away.
Can't binding spell next round. Just use my action. Can't do that yet. And what are you going to... Well, I guess you used your reaction, so you can't cast another spell, but you could use a cantrip or you could do any other action that you'd like.
Eat.
I don't know if she quite knows what to do because
Mhm.
I think she's panicking about just the garden, but she's more concerned first about Sig being okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else she wants to do right now
Okay.
except just kind of focus on Sig, Are you okay? Can you hear us?
Sig
Are you
is
alive?
not responding.
Maybe it's a spell? Maybe? Underood?
Andrew just scooped up the floating metal keys and is going to walk over and start just analyzing to see what's going on. Next round, he's going to cast Detect Magic to inspect the spell matrix to see if it's intact.
So that's all she has then.
Okay. Back in IOTH's office. Rennyn, it's your turn. You are grievously injured. You have been cast about. The book is slipping your grasp. Is there anything you can do or say to change this situation?
Yeah, so Rennyn is, like you said, in rough shape, has sustained a lot of damage, got pushed back, kind of slammed into the wall. It's kind of like half slumped backwards, kind of like burned and singed with the lightning, and then the very bruised, probably heard like a crack or something, and like one of Rennyn's like bones as he slams into the wall, and Rennyn just looks very defeated momentarily, but then looks back up, still tears pouring down their face, and as Garnet is backing up, but then towards, I guess looks towards L now, past this wolf that's probably snarling at them, and just says, "Stop, please. I don't want to hurt anyone. That's never what I wanted to do. I just... help me bring Alex back. But I need the book for that. Please just help me. I want to help you all."
Okay. Garnet and Athalor, you can both hear Rennyn's plea. I'm also going to go ahead and do Kiss of the Scald now. Each of you gains 1 inspiration, and each of you heals 2d4 plus 2. Go ahead and roll those now and take that healing. And I'm going to have each of you track that inspiration instead of me tracking it, because I have enough stuff on my plate.
Okay, so I've got 2 inspiration.
I recommend writing it down as an item on your character sheet.
Gotcha.
Now, Athalor and Garnet, you have both heard Rennyn's plea, and talking is a free action. Do you want to respond? And if so, how?
She's probably looking up at Athalor once she hears Rennyn, and just in a sign of like looking up in a way of like, man, I really want to help Alex, and I'm feeling very guilty about hurting Rennyn and how Rennyn looks, but is clearly over here to get, safety and range away. So is looking up at Athalor in that way.
I know. Bringing Alex back is so important. But that book isn't going anywhere. And this school's under attack. We can deal with this and Rennyn after this is finished. And we can try and get Alex back, yeah?
Yeah, but if
If
Rennyn
Master
knows,
L now watches, we'll be safer.
yeah, but Rennyn's been the only one who's been able to get out of the book. No one else. I mean, IOTH is not even out of the book.
Oh, it's a first time for everything, and, well, maybe he has a better idea. We need to stop Rennyn doing this now, while the Infernals are all over this school. When we have Red Knot, when we have L now, when we have those powerful people, we can try and bring Alex back with Rennyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
neither of you respond to Rennyn at all?
Athalor is 100% on Flamey Garnet.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to each other, and we'll act on our turn,
Okay.
or whoever's turn it is.
Rennyn, you have made your plea. You have not received an immediate response. You still have your whole turn of actual actions if you'd like to take them.
I think Rennyn will, after waiting a couple of seconds and not hear anything, will just again say, please, I can't do it without you, and you can't do this without me. But will not take any action besides that, because doesn't want to do anything outwardly like threatening. Is just probably slumps fully down against the wall, kind of hands up in like a as high as he can raise them right now because Rennyn's hurting, in like a surrendering kind of gesture.
Okay. It is Elnow's turn. Actually, Athalor, do you want to take order of action back?
No, I will go with Garnet.
Okay. It is Elnow's turn. Elnow rolls a wisdom saving throw. Elnow succeeds. She looks directly at Rennyn, and you can read her thoughts. A moment ago, she was going to ask you where Mirek is. She was going to ask Zethius where Mirek is. But then when she shook off the power of Anachronous, she still wants to, but she's not going to. The shadow hound nips at your heels, barking in a deep guttural voice, but does not attack you. Elnow stares at you, narrows her eyes, and casts telekinesis. Roll a strength saving throw.
I think Rennyn would just willingly fail it.
Okay. She floats you up in the air. So you have no contact with the ground, and you've basically got no ability to move under your own power. She floats you over here. And then she says, Athalor, the heart.
Oh, yeah. Do I use my dash action for this or just go over?
I mean, you just move. How much movement was that?
35.
Yeah, so you would have to dash. You'd have to dash. Because I don't think your move speed is 35.
I use my dash. I just nod at Garnet like, oh yeah, this was the mission. And go and grab a chunk. Athalor is strangely adept at breaking off chunks of this Erakiran blood.
No, the whole thing.
Oh. Well, okay.
Okay.
Is it heavy?
It is heavy. It's slightly, not greasy, but sort of oily, slick to the touch. And you could swear you feel it somewhere down there.
Rennyn, we'll fulfill your purpose, just not when the Academy's under attack. Okay?
And roll a wisdom saving throw to break out of Anachronous's power.
Wisdom saving throw.
A 13 does not succeed.
Oh.
Ooh.
We possess it in its entirety. This would magnify our strength 1,000-fold. Do you need that strength?
We don't need it. I don't need it. We're fine.
Rennyn, you're picking up all of this. There's a pulse of intense hunger, but it is overruled by its own higher will. Is there now? You dashed, but you still have the rest of your movement, so you should have another 25 feet back if you want.
25 feet. 1 second. Let me make some calculations. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to use my meta magic of Quicken Spell to cast Calm Emotions in a 20-foot radius.
All right, drop it. Is there a save for that? Yeah, it's a charisma saving throw. Everyone in the area is entitled.
What?
Roll a charisma save. Actually, that should be a.
LOL. I'm not calm. Everyone, calm down. I'm not calm.
I'm completely calm. Yeah, so Elno has a +10 to her charisma saves.
Sorry.
But
Same
yeah,
thing,
that's a
I
natural one, so she failed. She is now calm. Garnet, you are also calm, cool, and collected. Rennyn, are you saving against this or no?
No, we'll choose to fail.
Okay. The fear, the desperation, the sadness you were feeling, much more leveled out now.
Oh wait, you can choose to fail this.
Mm-hmm.
So what is
That's
it
what
like?
we did when you were eating the door.
So how does that work? It's like, so I feel like someone trying to calm me down, and I could be like, "Fuck off," as like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stop gaslighting me.
I choose to tell it to fuck off. I also fail.
All right.
Do gaslit people who do not want to be calm right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think if you fail, you become calm anyway.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
If you fail it, you become calm. So you tell it to fuck off, and then you're like, no, I'm fine. You are now significantly calmer.
Good.
Unless you want to burn an inspiration on that.
Wait, so you have to. Oh, it's just like if you succeed. Okay, so I already
to
so I have
resist
no
being
choice.
calmed.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to burn an inspiration on this.
No.
Okay.
Fine, I'll be calm.
Just thematic to be an emotional weirdo, so.
Athalor's in. Mind is the greatest power of his uncle, of his uncle's design.
Okay, Garnet, it's your turn. There are several Zeilar Power of Fire cards that have not been played yet. Power of Sun cards that have not been played yet. I'm going to give you the opportunity or the option to consume those to do stuff.
I'll think on that.
Okay. So there's 2 of those hanging over, and it is your turn.
Item interaction, like using flasks, is that bonus action?
It depends on what you're doing with them.
Flask of Darkness.
That would be a bonus action to use that.
Okay. I'm going to want to, I think she wants to feel more calm. She's still calmer, but there's a lot going on right now, so I'm not sure just how close to 0% calm we are at. So she's going to want to get away from everything. Just everyone shut up. Don't want to see anything. I want to go back to my nothing, my void. Is gonna grab the Flask of Darkness out of panic or just out of thought and smash it on the ground and on the ground in front of her to create darkness around her.
Okay, so you wanted to surround you?
Yeah.
Okay. You are plunged into darkness.
Huh?
And it's just gonna crouch and like hold the book and use, if you allow it, going to, because she's just still coming off of the high of the liquid pain from before and has another shot of it, would like to use a strengthened identify to try and figure out how to get Alex out of the book herself out of desperation, while using kind of this darkness as like you're numbing one of the senses to go to that point.
Okay. As the darkness enshrouds you and you call upon the liquid pain, your wings change color. They go to a more dull, cooler red, sparking away from the white hot and the blues and the violets they were earlier. You can feel that connection weakening as you empty yourself and disconnect from life and from the world around you. And you focus all of your will, you consume this liquid pain, and you use identify. And I am going to have you also burn an inspiration for this.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do you want to burn your scald inspiration, or do you want to burn one from chat?
Is there a difference between?
No.
Okay, I'll
One of
just
them.
do the inventory one then.
Okay, great. You don't have to keep track of that anymore. Okay. Alexander's name is in the book.
It's just gonna keep calling out to Alex. Like, Alex, are you there? And just flipping through the pages until she finds the one with his name.
Okay.
And is just holding her head, trying to concentrate and block out noise from the outside. So
Okay. Roll an intelligence saving throw. A 15. The words and images on the golden pages of this book ripple outwards into space, floating in the darkness, in defiance of it, ignoring it. They turn in on themselves, twisting and weaving in patterns that should be impossible. Dimensions and scales that make no sense in a 3D world. Concepts that have no place in a mortal mind. But you have resolved yourself through years of focus and meditation on impossible geometry and concepts out of space and out of time. And you call Alex's name. And in the other room, Rennyn gasps. And we'll find out what happens next after this short break. Don't go anywhere, folks.
that's mean. That's fucked up.
You cruel little.